Hey Embers, welcome back to the channel and welcome to November's wrap-up video. So if you don't know, every month I discuss the games that I've bought, both physically and digitally, and the games that I've played during the month. Been doing this since January, here we are in November, can you believe it? Only one more wrap-up for the year. I can't believe it. So let's get straight on. All of the games that I've bought in November. We'll start with physical purchases as always. So first up we have Full Auto for the Xbox 360. This is a game my husband actually bought from CEX. Next up we have Tomb Raider The Greatest Raids on PC, again a CEX purchase. I really like the look of this box art, I thought it was really intriguing. Let me move over for you. So this includes Tomb Raider, Tomb Raider 2, Tomb Raider 3 and Tomb Raider The Last Revelation, all for the PC. And I'd never seen this before at all, so I had to pick it up. I won't talk about these ones too much because you will have seen all of these if you watched episode 3 of my Hunt for Mystery Case Files games series, but we have Dire Grove, Sacred Grove on the PC, Ravenhurst on the Nintendo DS, and Return to Ravenhurst on the Nintendo 3DS. Again, I have said in that series, it is my aim to collect every single physical copy of a Mystery Case Files game this year. Watch that playlist if you would like to find out how that's going. And the final game I physically purchased this month is Trivial Pursuit for the Wii. Not too many physical purchases, not too bad. Next we'll talk about digital purchases. So the first purchase I made was Wildflowers on the Nintendo Switch. I wish this had a physical release, it doesn't, and I'm going to have a tiny rant. It really annoys me that this is the state we're going with gaming, that a lot of games are just digital only. I need physical releases, especially for the Nintendo Switch. A lot of games you can buy physically, but it's a box with a digital code in it. I don't want that, I want a physical game. It's so annoying. So please, this is my plea, can we keep releasing physical games? I mean, all as game collectors hope that that will be the case. But yeah, I really wanted Wildflowers as a physical game and it just unfortunately isn't. So Wildflowers is a game that's been on my radar for a while. I've really wanted to play it. It's basically a farming simulator by day and you're a witch by night, and that just combines all my passions really. I absolutely love it. I am still only in spring of the game, so I'm very, very new to the game, but I'm absolutely loving it so far. Next up, I purchased Lake Special Delivery. So basically, I've talked about Lake here before. I actually had Lake on the Xbox Game Pass. They took it off the Game Pass in preparation for the Season's Greetings DLC, so I actually bought the base game and the DLC this month as well. That's the 2 digital purchases, technically 3, that I made this month. And moving on to games that I've played. So I believe it was this month that I started Arkham Knight. It could have been last month. Yeah, so I've just checked. I actually started Arkham Knight last month. I have been playing it again this month, but I haven't played a lot of it because the other games have took precedence. But I will continue to play Arkham Knight, so hopefully you hear about that in next month's wrap-up. Have, of course, played Arkham Knight before. I'm a huge fan of the Batman Arkham franchise. Moving on, we discussed this over the past couple of months as well, so I'm not going to get too much into it. But I put a bit of the Bookwalker Thief of Tales back on to complete the achievements. I still have a couple of achievements, annoyingly, that I have got but they didn't ping on the Xbox One, which seems to be a big issue. A lot of trophies, or achievements, sorry, just are not pinging on my Xbox One. Next up we have a game I have spoke about before as well, which is The Sims 4. So 2 things on The Sims 4 this month. First of all, I started my Mineral Town sort of Newcrest overhaul. So I did briefly mention this, but if you have or haven't played The Sims 4, there is a town in the base game called Newcrest, which has nothing on it. I've decided to do a save file completely dedicated to remaking Mineral Town from Harvest Moon Back to Nature and all the inhabitants. So that's been a lot of fun getting to do that. And then I'm going to be doing a Harvest Moon playthrough on The Sims once I've made all of the builds. So really challenging, but really, really exciting. I have also been doing another challenge on The Sims 4, and I have started the Barbie Legacy Challenge. I can't remember the name of the creator off the top of my head, but I'll link it down below. And I don't know why I decided to do this. I just wanted to do a legacy challenge on The Sims 4 and I chose Barbie. There's a big Sims YouTuber here called Vixella who is also doing the Barbie legacy, so she inspired me a little bit. So moving on, we have Wildflowers. I've already discussed that in my digital purchases. Then another one I've already discussed, the Lake Season's Greeting DLC. I absolutely loved it. So I've played through the whole DLC. And basically, in a nutshell, Lake, you play as Meredith, who is from the big city. Well, she's not from, she comes back from the big city to her hometown, Providence Oaks, and her father and mother are away in Florida, and she has to play as a mailman for 2 weeks. I should say male person, really. But the prequel is her father is the mailman and you're playing as him. So, and it's set at Christmas, of course, season's greetings, and it's just so wholesome and so lovely. And Lake is one of those games that sounds a little bit boring when you discuss it, but I actually really, really enjoy it. And the final game that I've been playing this month, I have mentioned this before as well, is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. But this time we have started it on the Xbox One using an Xbox 360 disc. So I have played Modern Warfare 3 before, only on PlayStation 3. Me and my husband thought it would be a good idea to start completely from scratch. We've never played it on the Xbox before, so we've started from the beginning, basically. It's just a game that we play in our spare time. So that's everything, all of the games I've bought, both physically and digitally, and games that I've played during the month. Cheeky little plug for my other channel. I also do a wrap up over there where we discuss all of the books, TV shows and movies that I have watched/read in the month. So if you'd like to go check that out, please feel free to. My other channel, my sister channel, is always linked down below. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the meantime, of course, but I will see you next month for the final wrap up of the year. I cannot believe I'm saying that. Of course I will see you in between. So thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye Embers.